Hello, my amazing artists. All right, ready? I am capable. I am smart. I can find weird things and make amazing art. Okay, so what we're gonna need for this week for kindergarten is you are going to need permanent marker, foil, washable Crayola markers, and a piece of paper. The thicker the paper, the better. So if you have construction paper, that's gonna work the best. And then for first grade, what we need is a piece of paper, some paint, tempera paint if you have it, and any color's fine. We're gonna use black, a paintbrush, and then something to color with. It doesn't really matter whatever you have at your house, markers, crayons. We're using oil pastels, but whatever you need is fine. Okay, boys and girls, I thought since we have been seeing so many butterflies or so many caterpillars outside, it's springtime, and this is the time of the year we see them, I thought we could make some butterflies today, but we're not gonna just do any butterflies. We're actually gonna do some printing with our butterflies, and you're gonna understand what that means in just a second. So you need a piece of paper, you need, and construction paper works just fine. And then you need some paint. And when you get your paint, I want you to put some water in it so it's kind of like the consistency of ink. I have black. You can use any color you want. If you have tempera paint, that works the best. That's usually the paint we buy for our kids because it comes out of clothes and everything. And a paintbrush. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is take our paper. We're gonna fold it in half like a card. Okay, and then we are going to get something, it doesn't matter what, we're gonna mark the right side of our paper. This is gonna be our side we paint on. So this is the only side our paintbrush is gonna touch. This is gonna be our printed side over here. What we'll do is we'll paint on this side and then we'll fold, rub, and when we rub, what we painted over here will also show up over here. So a butterfly is something called symmetrical, which just means it's the exact same on both sides. So this side of your butterfly will be the exact same as this side of your butterfly. That's what makes them so beautiful, actually. We are also symmetrical humans. Cut us in half would be the same on both sides. So we're gonna start with our body, and a butterfly has 3 body parts. So with our paintbrush, we're gonna start right here at this fold, and we're just gonna do one curve for the head. And then before that paint dries, you want to fold and rub. And then when you open, you will have a whole head. And the cool thing about printing is we don't want it to be perfect. It's gonna look strange, and there's gonna be ink blobs. Now let's do the middle section of the body. And fold, rub. Make sure you rub right where you painted. And there's our head and our middle, and now let's do the bottom body. And here's the thing about this. We want to make our brush strokes thin on this. The thicker you make them, the bigger everything's gonna be and the less detail your butterfly will have. So before that paint dries, I wanna fold, rub, and open. Now I have its 3 body parts. Now I'm gonna start on his wings. So from this middle body, I'm gonna make a diagonal to the corner, fold, rub. Every time we make a line, we wanna fold and rub before the paint dries. Cool, huh? Now I'm gonna do the middle one, fold, rub, open. And now I'm gonna do the bottom wing, and I'm gonna go all the way down to this corner with that one. Fold, rub, open. Okay, so it's the exact same on this side and this side. So this is our painted side. I'm painting on this side, and this is our printed side. Do you see how it's only printing on this side? My paintbrush is never touching it. And if you accidentally drop some, it's okay, because it'll print and it'll look the same, and it works out fine. So I'm gonna do the wing, that's just the top wing first. And fold, rub, open. And now I'm gonna do the bottom wing, and I'm gonna do mine kind of go in like that. Fold, rub, open. Now let's do the antenna. So we're just gonna do one antenna on this side, and then when I fold, rub, and open, it will have printed on the other side, okay? And then when you get done with the antennas, you can decorate the wings however you want to. But remember, less is more, and a good artist knows when to stop stop. If you do too much, you'll end up with black wings because all of that ink will rub together. See, I already had that dot there and that dot there, and that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna stop with that top wing, and I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna do a few stripes, and before they dry, I wanna fold, rub, open, and I think I'm gonna do one more little small circle down here. It's probably gonna turn into a blob, but that's okay. Cool. Okay, now give it a few minutes to dry. Since the paint is watered, it should dry pretty quickly, and then you can color your butterfly. And the thing I told the kids here is, because a butterfly is symmetrical, we want to do the same thing on both sides. So if you color this dot blue, make sure you also color this dot blue. Now the body you can do however you want to, but make sure on the wings, whatever you do over here, you also do over here. Okay, have fun.